Who are you?
I'm you from the future. What?
That's the game audio.
Oh, okay. Now I know. Hello, it is Corey and
Matt.
Yeah.
And we're talking a simulator.
We're simulating people. And also simulating a cat trying to be a person and doing a person's job today.
No,
No?
not quite.
Okay, you know the game better than I do.
I mean, the game will explain what the cat has to do with things, but basically, the cat just is a cat.
Good start.
Okay.
Good start.
We're going to be playing While True Learn, which is a game that wants to teach you about machine learning informations and how to conceptually think about machine learning.
So I'm gonna know how to make a robot after this.
Yes.
Or at least a terrible algorithm.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Today on Skillshare.
So I've played this game before. I think I got it as like a Humble Bundle add-on thing, and it was also on sale during the holidays, so
Yeah.
I played it.
I've seen it around and went,
Yeah,
I'll put that on my
it-
wish
It
list.
pops up on a lot of lists
Yeah.
because it's like, ooh, learn programming, even though it's not teaching you programming, it's teaching you machine learning. And I am not entirely certain that it succeeds at what it wants to do. So we're gonna take you, a person who doesn't know anything,
I know nothing at
and-
all.
and throw you into the deep end of learning from scratch. With this game to teach you.
I, a himbo, am attending class today.
So we're gonna get right into that. We'll do subs and notifications at the end. Thank you all for joining us today. This is While True Learn.
While True Learn. Can't forget the brackets. Okay, so
First thing it does is pops up this warning about your saves, and this happens to me every time I launch this.
every.
Every.
And do you accept
I
your
accept.
fate? Okay.
All right.
So this could be you, but more likely this is going to be you.
Yes. I
Okay.
really like the aesthetic.
Mm.
With the like cell shady,
Yeah.
simple, illustratory.
Isometric view. It's a classic.
Yeah. All right. New game.
New game. Sure, tutorial. Whew, to become a programmer, you must master... Why am I looking there? Here. To become a programmer, you must master your art of turning the computer on. Press and hold the flashing triangle and drag to connect the power outlet to your PC screen and keyboard.
When it's done, press power button. That will appear. So it's trying to teach you how node-based programming or sequencing stuff works.
Oh, okay. Have to cross the fingers, turn the power on. Great.
No, it's that button up there.
Oh,
It's not the power button on the fake machine box. It's the power button on the UI.
and I see we're running Windows here.
Yes. Now we get some story.
You are someone with poor,
I am.
Posture.
I am.
you have bug.
Error, yes.
Uh,
Oh no, coffee is over
empty.
there.
Oh no, it's inches away from me. I can't reach it.
Meh.
I'm so sad about this.
My
and
life
my bad
is-
posture.
Passing before my eyes.
Yeah. I've woken up Cat, which is a terrible regret. Mm-hmm. I'm
Reaching for the coffee.
or hot water or whatever. Surge isn't here, so I don't know what that is. Cat is going to look at the bright red light. In this case, not a pinpoint, but an entire screen. Make it green, which is always better. And then I'm gonna... I immediately fixated on the art of the mouth.
Right?
What? All right. Build successful. The cat did it, folks.
And now the cat's ashamed.
Oh, too bad it can't smile. And we're just where we were before.
The cat's smug. Like it's eating a salad.
Great, love it. Meow, hey, what did you do? Did you do that? Yes. But I can't say yes, I'm a cat. You, as someone who has worked in video games and development,
If I was being deliberately a huge dork, like trying to avoid a swear or something, I'd say things like holy Fruit Loops or oh fish, or things like that.
oh fish.
Oh fish.
Okay.
Satisfying to say.
Yeah.
But holy zeros is not.
You aren't faith-based in your programming?
Well, that's a different. That's a hit run and then see if I need to debug what I just did.
Recognizing cat speech. I guess that's our to-do list. Google it on Cat Overflow.
Yes.
Okay. At least we have a defined thing we have to do right now.
And now we're opening our disk drive for some reason. I don't know. So, what's your
Floppy
name?
drive.
What's your name gonna be?
Ooh. I'm gonna take that off of the table. I just got a text. I'm going to be cat
Liver.
liver. And it's the year of our Lord 2020.
All right. Cat Liver 2020.
Cat liver 2020.
How to recognize animal speech.
Hey, everyone, can you believe my cat? That little devil has debugged my code again. He definitely has something to say, so I decided to make some sort of system, algorithm, which would help me understand him, give me advice, wish me luck maybe. P.S. I'm not insane, my mom had me tested.
And we're jamming on that F5 to refresh. So there's lots of little insider jokes about how programmers do.
Like Cat Overflow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
One of the achievements that pops up is actually just called Stack Overflow. With like the logo.
Does that mean that you did a bad thing when
No.
that happens?
No, that's a successful achievement. Achievements are for good things. Always.
Achievements are always for good
Always.
things. Yeah. Don't rush ahead of yourself. Making a device that would be able to detect the cat would be a nice start. You can work with video, sounds, etc. when the time's right. Hey, a couple of days ago I've been reading about how expert systems can be applied for detecting animals and writing chatbots. The newspaper was called Deep News. I'll be sending you my copies once I'm done with them.
Yeah, Hellraiser has our back.
Okay, workspace. Programming Magic is born here. To begin, drag an expert system node from the list on the right, but I'm a humble himbo. And this is expert. So just connecting to the node.
Yep. Now what do you think you have to do?
That's every 1 second it checks, I assume.
Yeah, it takes 1 second to process.
So the two options, photos with no cat and photos with cat. Quick test run to check if the scheme works properly.
Now we get to watch it run. So expert system, if it's red, puts it in the top node, and else the bottom node. Yes.
And I guess you want the things full, basically. Final
Success.
result. Time spent, nodes used. Okay. We did it, folks. We recognized a cat.
Squares are floating from left to right. What's the fuss all about?
Are you guys actually working there? This is called visual programming, my fellow dude. Yes, this is how it's supposed to work. The expert system analyzes your data input from the camera and checks if there's a cat on them. No, it's not what machine learning is all about. It will get hardcore soon enough. Well, I'm not very good at it yet, apparently. When do I start to actually building a cat translator? Don't rush. You gotta master your machine. So they're gonna give us some jobs then.
Yeah, they're gonna give us jobs, and it wants to remind you that you pay for servers. What does that mean?
It means that I have to do something I don't want to.
Pay for servers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upkeep and all that. Hey, catliver2020 at cat.meow. Noob advice, there's an auto help for each new technology. Very convenient. I've turned it on for you now. No need to thank me. But you probably want to change your password. My cat talks 123 is pretty obvious. Task tree. Different types of machine learning texts.
So yeah, go up to go forward, go sideways to do sideways stuff.
Good day, we're from a public school. Good to know. Exams have ended. Results are attached to the letter. Okay. Seems weird.
And they'll give us 350 meow bucks.
I love meow bugs.
All right.
Okay. So I need an expert system.
Yeah, and you can change the color.
They want green up here, else blue down here. So I
Yep.
assume green. So connect that. 1 second interval's fine. Green goes up here.
You don't get to change that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't really look clickable. I guess test run this.
Who's getting into MIT? The
green
stakes have
blocks.
never been higher.
Yeah.
If you're blue, you have to go to like,
TIM.
yeah, the opposite of MIT. Just Tim's house.
Yeah. Accuracy 100%? Yeah, sure. Cat Cloud 42 cat bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems a bit expensive relatively, but here we are. Errors in database from Spanish school at cat.meow.
Which is the same person that gave us the last task.
Okay. Errors in questionnaire data. We can't solve the problem by ourselves. Efficiency in metals. I guess we've been getting gold, haven't we?
I have no idea.
Game. Okay, trash can destroys elements. And in the real world, real data sets have a lot of errors. It's fair.
And then they want you to talk on their Discord with other people, like socialize, or you can open an article, which is a web page in your browser on a different window, probably.
But I'm just a humble himbo right now, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to learn the basics.
Exactly.
And I'm
Like-
also an incredibly shy individual.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to talk to any other people at all ever.
It's fair.
Yeah. So we want at least that. Here we want red and green.
Yes.
So I guess red just goes directly to here.
Yep.
And else goes here.
That's your red.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, from the other end.
Else goes here. Green goes here. And blue is trash, and we hate blue, so
We
blue
hate
goes
blue
away.
so much.
Test run. My background in this kind of game is that I've played a little bit of
You said you played Space Chem.
Space Chem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly like Space Chem. Like I said, like I told you. This game is exactly like Space Chem, except I said the opposite of that, where it was like, this is nothing like Space Chem.
Yeah. Well, the part of this that is like Space Chem is, I guess, the macro view of arranging your, I guess, machines
Yeah, for efficiency.
for efficiency. But it has no micro view, where you're actually doing the heavy lifting of Space Chem. We did it, fam.
And we got money and it cost us money. We care a lot about money here.
I
This
want
money, do you feel rewarded? Do you feel like you're doing something?
I
so
mean,
far.
what?
You get silver. I'm sorry.
How could I have made that more efficient? Whatever. Next thing. New content. Errors again. This Spanish school at cat.meow is having a lot of trouble.
Do you want me to show you the more efficient one?
I mean, we're talking about the game,
Yeah.
so let's go for it.
All right.
Give you a task
so
to do.
we only really care about blue.
Oh yeah, blue delete.
Bam.
That makes sense. Duh.
And we can speed this up. Bam. Because waiting is death. My time is very valuable. I'm a professional.
Yeah. I look like a professional right here.
Yeah, that's one of us. Professional.
New types of errors made by our users. Oh, users.
Oh, users.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Please update your program. Well, at least they said please. Okay, new non-neural artificial intelligence. Okay, mankind has always been trying to create an artificial intelligence. Before the invention of neural networks, people used expert systems. An expert system is a deterministic algorithm which reproduces decisions of a real person. An example of this is Eliza, the very first chatbot in the world. It was created in 1966 and talked, air quotes, with a patient using questions similar to real psychotherapists. It worked horribly. Custom nodes. So it's basically just saving a thing you've previously made?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got about that far in Space Chem. And then I got to the, like, timed mission where you have to destroy the thing before it destroys your silo or whatever, which was, like, early on
Harrowing.
in the game. Yeah. So, I guess in this situation, because we have to remove two things. No, we would just want red, else trash, wouldn't we?
Yeah. So we've got one of those. If you want to use the earlier thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we did. Red,
Yeah.
else, divide.
And I think if you tab over down here at the bottom,
Oh, there we are.
you can get your trash. It'll complain,
Will it?
I think, if you don't have an outlet for your trash.
We don't want complaints.
We don't want that.
We want results.
It's beautiful.
We did it, fam. We got a gold. More money. But now more problems. Great. It's nice to know that we are connecting with Eliza. Decision trees. How to recognize a cat in the picture. How can we do that without using expert systems? They're decision trees. Okay, those are like expert systems, but on steroids. Once you feel comfortable around them, try Sift. This little devil is way more effective with pictures. Also works nicely when paired with other algorithms. Or you can use nails or glue or something. Come on, it's just a cat, it won't fight you back. IJK, please don't use anything I mentioned on an actual cat. Different nodes have different processing rates, which changes our efficiency. Because time is the big thing here, right?
Time is money. There's just big information pop up.
In the real world, it's kind of a nice teaching moment, I guess.
Decision tree, when basic, knows a limited number of classes for each element. Tree asks some question, chooses the class most similar to the element.
So here we want green in either. red in one, blue in one.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do this. Because we have a lower time here,
Yep.
which is always good. Why would you not do the lower time one, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you can change which colors it sorts. The top one is the top one, the bottom one is the bottom.
Oh, they have any. Okay. Red goes up, blue goes down, I guess.
Yep.
But then what would green do?
It randomly goes to either of them.
Really? Then that's fine.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's what we want. Because green can go to either. Okay. That did teach me that if you don't specify something that is input, then it goes randomly
For these ones, yeah.
for these ones. And we did it very quickly. And now we have choices. Do you want optimization, Medex, or Illuminati origins?
I mean, are you nervous about the stuff you've been learning? Are you lost? Do you need more practice at the exact same thing you've been doing?
Not personally, no.
Then let's move forward through the plot.
Okay, I want to learn about the Illuminati. And I want to chill with them and make them the chill Illuminati.
Chilluminati?
Yeah. Strange man at cat.meow. To cat liver 2020 at cat.meow. Good day. I study ancient manuscripts and books in order to figure out the true story behind the Illuminati's secret society. I need to recognize all the triangular shapes in these documents to solve the puzzle. Could you design a program that would do that for me? Sure. Let's make triangles happen.
I already mucked with our speed.
Oh, yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Or space to pause. This node compares shapes of Sift. Shape matches it, and then it goes to the top socket. So you want shapes. We specifically want triangles. And those go there. Anything that is not the Chilluminati is trash.
I'm gonna close the door.
Yeah. We made a Illuminati thing and we did it well and
wow.
we got money.
Look at that real world scenario we just did.
Yeah, real world.
Yep.
Working for the man feels too easy, boring, or soul sucking. Aim for the sky and become a CTO of a startup. Better option, obviously. In the world of savage market laws, it's either sink or swim. Will you get rich or bite the dust? It's worth trying anyway.
So we can run a pizza shack. Get some more income on the side. Because we have money for a reason, right? Like, it's giving us money and costing us money in this game that we're playing.
We haven't... There's been no reason for money so far, right?
Nope. I mean, we can go out and look at what we can buy with our money. We can buy decorations.
Protects from radiation? What do you mean?
It's a cactus. You know, a cactus.
Okay.
Is there anything in hardware we might want? Or cat skins?
Cat. I hope they didn't skin any cats. Cyborg, Viking helmet, Cheshire, and Two Flower.
So we're 300 cat bucks from getting a Viking hat.
Or, oh no, wait, more for a cyborg. And then they have locked ones down here,
Yeah.
which... Sneakers Hunter. Okay.
It looks like The Witcher.
Yeah. And the Moralist, which is...
Deus Ex.
Yeah, that angry guy. Towel.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. And then Iron Cat, which is Iron Cat. No change there. Hardware looks like it actually does stuff.
Okay.
Like a tambourine.
1%.
But both of us play clicker games, and 1%, that's spicy.
All right, let's increase our efficiency then.
Hide in a room? I guess so it doesn't show up in the thing. Whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Rentium. Increases nodes work speed and data
So
transfer.
it does the same thing that a tambourine does, but also
But
more.
Also more. More is always better.
All
And we're
right.
only making money, so I'll just get that RAM as well.
Yeah, so let's start let's start the pizza shop.
Pizza.
Let's do the startup.
Did I click the wrong thing? Tree,
Yeah,
that's
tree.
what we want. Pizza Shack.
Yeah.
Mama Smith's Pizza Shack from Pizza Smith at cat.meow. Hello, we're honored to invite you to join our startup, world's first AI-controlled pizza place. But our fingers are always stained with flour and we can't really code because of that. Help us write and implement an algorithm that would be capable to separate orders for round pizza from orders for square-shaped pizza. Which do you prefer? Round or square? Round.
Yeah, I don't like having crustless slices. Like I don't.
You want
Everything
something to
should
hold
be
on to?
connected and not just a goopy. What is my attack angle? Square.
Squares just have such high defense. It has no optimal attack angle.
Yeah.
I prefer spiral.
Spiral cut pizza.
Yeah, one slice, just for me. Scheme created while working for a startup does not differ from any other, but there is no solution to startups.
I think we got our 4th achievement.
Good to know.
We're doing so much.
So much. I mean,
Yeah.
we only have the 2 options coming in.
Yeah.
Round, else, there. Until they start throwing triangle pizza at us.
We're good. We're golden.
We're Gucci. Seems to be working fine. Sure. Pizza place serves pizza in round and square shapes.
Like, look at this elaborate art.
One thing I will say for this is that so far, none of the art has been disappointing.
Yeah.
It's all been good polish and good cohesion. Bring pizza robot. Pizza restaurant. They heard of a new amazing place in town, and now they want to grab a slice. These are our clients' orders. The millennials don't care too much about toppings. Only shape matters.
Someone's never met a millennial.
If a client doesn't get what they want, they refuse to pay and don't expect them to return with friends.
Death Stranding. That's Del Toro.
I personally would not wear that shirt. Emphasis on per. Would you?
Oh.
Are you feeling it?
Hmm.
You want a fuzzy tum on your tum?
Fuzzy tum on my tum?
Yeah. You know, fuzzy tum. It's kind of wet in there. But
Yeah, I don't want a fetus. I don't want to carry around a cat fetus.
You don't want Norman Reedus's
Cat
funky
fetus?
fetuses? So markets change, although so far it hasn't. But whatever.
Yeah, so no, testing won't help. Just release, yeah.
Okay. I guess it just... We get money for going to the next day, hitting the time button. Okay. Hey, look, your users seem to like what your scheme is doing. They're even inviting friends.
My pizza's the correct shape. Good job, machine learning.
When hype icon is green, that means your startup is all over the news. Expect lots of... On the news, have you ever seen tech startup in town, everyone raving?
No.
Yeah, like in the public news. Usually people are angry that tech has moved into a town. Yeah. Is income... Oh no, income's going up. I just see the bar coming up on the tail end here, and I'm like, oh no, we're going down, but it's actually going
Yeah, it's not whichever direction is lowest.
Yeah, look at this cat.
Can you pet the cat? I guess. Why?
We're seeing some menacing content being made next
They've
door.
got wigs on. It's like moon-based gothic out there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I guess tree. Let's get going. Chicken escape, which seems interesting, but also we have a video.
What could this be? Yeah. Maybe that's plot.
Bronze, silver, gold. You've reached the end of the epoch. Click on one of the banners to proceed further in the story. I guess bronze is done?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
Silver. Eliza, first chatbot, iRobot, and biology.
And the Vitruvian cat.
Not enough arms. Or legs.
That's
Or
how
abs.
many a cat has.
But if it's Vitruvian, it needs about 20 abs. And about 20 limbs. Right? For 2020, the year of our Lord. Camera. So we're doing creepy stuff now. This should work.
Filming a cat.
And it almost did. Almost. I heard a discussion on dogs a while ago. And it was like, people... The algorithm in people's minds of identifying dogs, it is essentially, because there's so many different breeds, is it a smaller than us by usually about half, usually fuzzy or furry, usually friendly, ears, tail, limbs. I was gonna say four
Forearms.
arms. They have forearms and back arms. That's the algorithm.
Yeah, that sounds like a dog.
People make assumptions on what a dog is at first glance from that, because there's so many different breeds. Like a Chihuahua versus a Great Dane.
Or a hyena.
Or a hyena. Which really are the dogs of the cat world, right?
Foxes.
The cats of the dog world. Yeah. Like I think the maned fox or whatever that has
The
those
maned wolf.
maned
Oh,
wolf
very
that's
leggy.
tiny little legs.
Leggy.
So leggy. It's like it's avoiding flood.
Yeah.
It just has to walk through
More like
very
it gotta
tall
go
water.
fast.
Gotta
kind
go
of thing.
fast.
I guess a cappy would also be a dog.
It's
Not really
it's
a
also
tail,
good.
though.
Some dogs have little nub tails.
Yeah. So.
And then you watch them wag them and their butt just wiggles and it's good. But we're talking about cats here. The cat has not been detected. We have the Rosenblatt Perception. We also got
Perceptron.
Perceptron.
Another achievement.
Dawn of Civilization.
So, after this, I'll
Okay.
show you the thing.
Cat emotions recognition. Hey, so I've managed to make my computer detect the cat, but that beast is a complicated soul. It definitely has more to tell. Maybe it's time to go next level and start recognizing emotions? They literally don't have the facial muscles to show the range
That's
of emotions that we do.
They use all of the body. The whole body
The
shows an
entire
emotion.
body?
The entire body.
entire cat?
The entire cat.
Okay,
We use all of the cat to show an emotion.
yeah. But only one.
It's mostly the ears
And tail.
and the eyes
And tongue.
and little
Not really
biscuits.
Yeah.
The the little feelers.
Jowls?
The little feelers that they have all over the face. They can move those.
You know what I wish cats had? And this thought literally just came to me. And it's a terrible thought.
Jetpacks.
No.
Wings.
Oh, I just had the word for it. The giblets.
The giblets?
The
turkey gobble?
No, not turkey. The goat ones.
The goat ones. Oh.
They just have the
no.
little-
No.
The
No.
little things here.
Just a little
One each.
fleshy beard thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Science does not know why they have those. But they do.
they don't know either. We can't ask them.
Yeah. But just imagine your cat having those. And you could pet them.
What do you mean, could?
I mean, yeah, would. Sorry.
Waddles.
Waddles, yes.
Yeah.
I had it in my mind and it flew away. That's information you should definitely know. Is waddles on goats, but on cats. What you would do in that situation. Ever heard of perceptrons? They were invented in the 60s to recognize written text. Everyone knows that everything invented in the 60s is awesome by default. The double helix, rock and roll, lava lamps. Also, you can maybe switch to dogs instead of cats. Decision trees worked like magic for my Pluto. You can also hit the store and get that random forest block. A forest is more effective than just one tree, you know. Completely different, okay. Perceptrons. Oh, this is a learning thing. So, I guess you have to train your algorithm to know the thing, and then it knows the thing. Okay,
To a certain degree.
to a certain degree. Well, I know need at least one.
All right. So, circles, squares, triangles.
Circle to circle.
So close.
Square to rectangle.
Ah!
Technically
Parallelogram. Wait, you
Try-
mean technically a square is a rectangle? Is that what you're saying?
It's what I'm implying.
Oh. Oh.
Let the mystery live. Triangle to triangle. It's not even like one of the interesting ones. It's just a equilateral triangle. I was gonna be equililogram. What the hell is an equililogram? Training. Why is it going down?
The percentage, that's your error rate.
Oh, error rate. Okay. Minimum margin of error. There's nothing more you can teach them. All right. Pest run then.
Yep.
I guess you want it over the bar.
Yep. That's your target.
We did it, fam. We recognize the square for a square. RLO and text recognition and dairy products
Yeah.
and Metal Gear construction.
So yeah, the thing I wanted to say is if you scroll down, you can see on the left-hand side there's a timeline,
Okay.
as it, I guess, teaches you
The timeline of the whole thing.
programming.
Ancient times.
The 60s.
Excuse me. So we're working through the timeline here. What do you want to do next?
Let's do the left one.
Dairy products?
No.
RLO?
Yes.
I'm more interested in RL Stein, but okay. Not a cat at meow.cat. Reinforcement learning, RLO. Hello. We is a society of peoples who love cats. We wants our cats to has all the best. We wants cats to drive cars with no humans instead. But cats have no hands, cats has paws. Can yous make a car that self-drive? Yours, Dr. Meow W. Cat's human person. P.S. Please excuse our grammar. We are not cats. We are humans, but we can't type well Because we has paws and no hands. Terrible car accident. Bad surgery. Is why we need a driving cars, haha. Well, they spelled haha correctly, so I believe them.
I don't think you could give us $200 for this.
Money doesn't mean anything.
All right.
Yeah. Reinforcement learning. Nodes work in a bit different way. All data is initially unspecified, and your task is to recognize it and transmit it to RL Agent, the AI. So, in the game, a SIFT object detection gets the unrecognized data on the input and classifies them as either an object or as a road. Objects are upper, roads are bottom. That's usually how it goes. And there's real world stuff that I'll let you read as viewers later. So, input. What do you know? I guess
The only thing you can do.
just feed all of it into here. So, we don't want blocks. Oh, they don't have blocks. They have car, road. Object is car, which I guess you want in there. We're just training it to identify the objects, aren't we? Yeah, okay. I'm overthinking it.
So question marks go in, objects that are identified come out.
So, I guess we're tuning it then. On the screen, you'll be training and testing your AI. AI acts basing on data you've been recognizing when building your scheme. I am noticing the grammar in this game is just slightly off.
Just a little teeny tiny bit extra confusing.
Yes. The data about surroundings on the road are processed from your scheme's machine learning model. It's just like dropping an A there. Where it's like, oh, okay. Am I reading it right? I'm reading it right. Your car won't be capable of learning and detecting obstacles without it. Average speed. Reach. You want to reach that. Supervised learning. You just press it and drive the track yourself. Using WASD or arrow keys. Okay. Keyboard is going to be part of this. So,
You want to get to 51. And no crash.
all right. I mean,
Yep,
okay.
right? You have to, well, let's see.
What does it mean, evolve? So,
It did it.
except it ran into a car. Okay, well, let's test.
It's going so fast.
It is, yeah. It's just like jamming on the gas here.
Whoa!
Great. Well, we're achieving what we want.
Perfect!
Perfect. We paid 100 for that. Wow, okay. Time is passing by and the market changes. When hype icon is yellow, it means that your target audience is already aware of your startup. Don't expect any new users at this point. If it's gray, then not great.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, we got money. Oh no.
What?
When they turn red, that means you need to get out.
I think you should cash out.
That?
Yeah.
We did it, fam. We cashed out. We sold out to the man.
We're
which is
capitalism.
what this game is about. Yeah. I guess we don't have to do that one since this one's already here.
Mm-hmm.
So parallel calculations. Scientific Center at cat.meow. Hello, we represent a scientific center. Not gonna give a name? Okay.
Humans.
Humans. Our current programs are underperforming. Not
Can
specified.
you
at all?
parallelize our calculations?
This is the most vague request you could make.
Like, are you feeling confident now? Like, you've been learning so much about programming and...
Not really, to be quite honest.
You've only been doing this for like an hour now.
Oh, well, we've been reading out dialogue,
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Including cat dialogue, really. And talking about waddles on cats. Like, we're doing the important work.
Yeah.
To process data, your nodes need computing power, a server. Certain nodes require more than one server. The more servers you use, the more expensive your scheme becomes. There's a load balancer. This node routes elements to the least overloaded socket. It does require server power, though. So both need red, but okay. I guess this is just separating them out so that they don't get overloaded.
Woo!
We did it! We made a Y branch.
Again.
So there's sales prediction, large parallel calculations, and all the other stuff. I'm
But
guessing
you think sales prediction and ancient artifact would get you up to dictatorship if you wanted to skip large parallel calculation? Do you think that would work? Do you want to investigate or just go forward?
You put the idea in my mind, so I'm gonna investigate. By Christ Mass Hop at cat.meow. Good afternoon. We've just bought a stock of trees for the holidays. You're a bit late now in the year, but okay. Friends say that you can calculate the peak demand period for them. I would have predicted about 2 months ago. Please help us. So, input of all three. Okay. I mean, green goes both. We have all three there. And we have a lot of green. Just green down, else up. Or no, that wouldn't get any green here. Trying to think how efficient can we make this. Because I could do that thing which you were like, no, that's inefficient first time. Where I go red up, else down. Or not any. Would any have red going down? Yeah. Or I could go any and then green. Because that seems like the most efficient one, now that I thought it out and talked it out. Really, I needed you to be the rubber duck.
Let's see how this do.
It do. With gold. Releasing that. I learned nothing new from that.
What? But you made money.
I mean, I guess you can do things without learning. I do that all the time as a humble himbo, but that's me.
Doesn't look like new production ends
Yeah.
with dictatorship.
Yeah. Nothing new comes from dictatorship. But anyway, we're going to work up towards it. Cat Cash Miners at cat.meow. That is the most scummy sounding email I could think of. Cat Cash Miners.
Cat cash.
Yeah. Hey, our parallelization system broke after the last Doors OS upgrade. I'm sure you felt that before, where an upgrade messed up your upgrade, including 3 other upgrades in between. So we need to fix that. with some deep news. The darkest years of machine learning. In 1969, Seymour Papert and Marvin Lee Minsky wrote a book called Perceptions. In this book, they spoke about math constraints for the first perceptrons, XOR problem.
Zor.
This book has shifted the scientific interest and funds distribution from the U.S. government organizations, slowing down the progression of machine learning for almost 30 years. The expanded version of the book was released in 1987, containing chapters that disproved the statements from the critical remarks made since 1969. I mean, that just seems mean, but that's mean. Read anywhere?
Yep. You got 4 that you gotta get to.
Just balancer so that nothing gets overloaded.
It's the only node we have.
And then 2 parallel, which I think is just this, basically.
Yeah.
So balancer. It's
I believe that's it.
It's just a by. The word ran.
A by Y? What are you?
The word flew out of my mind. Binary tree.
Yes, it is.
It's a binary tree. Test run.
You didn't tell me you were a programmer.
I mean, I only program my fridge.
What?
To do those hard calculations. Tatari. Dictatorship sounds like a good thing to do right now.
Yes, it does.
Best dictator in the world at cat.meow. Very honest about their intentions. Greetings, this is the only state internet provider of a small country. Slightly different from Canada. We have 2. So it's a duopoly instead of a monopoly. It's at least something. We have a rather suboptimal code to track our people's activities. I personally would be fine with maintaining that, but okay. Unfortunately, we cannot allow you to change the actual code, but we have several new servers purchased in a garage sale. Is this for Sealand?
Do you think Sealand has a bit of a Big Brother problem?
As in, the big brother of the one family that lives there is a problem? Yes. Parallel the calculations, this will help our tyranny prosper. Well, I'm getting paid, so no ethical problem for me. These are CatHub repositories. None of our schemes are, like, at all convoluted enough to need to save them. I know I'm gonna need this.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
And it's just, I don't even need a balancer unless this thing overloads.
It does. It's gonna be getting way more than it needs.
It's gonna get hot and nasty.
Hot, fresh out the
wrong one.
kitchen.
At least it's fresh. Trash. Trash.
Rude.
Fair, yeah. I worked backwards, but you don't have to. You can do it however you feel like. Well, that... Ooh.
Right?
And that was after being nice to it and splitting it.
Might just need to...
Split it again?
One more time.
Seems unnecessary, but I guess I'll do it. This does seem inefficient. This seems inefficient.
Just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah.
They did say parallel, and this is running in parallel.
But this is kind of how, like, say you're launching a game.
Yeah.
You need to spool up a whole bunch of new servers just to handle the load.
Is this what they mean by dual core? Or quad core?
That's kind of related. Where your computer processes can be done.
With binary trees splitting everything. Still?
Well, you might still be fast enough, though. Right?
Okay. There's just so much data on all 8 people living in Sealand, so...
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all of their moves. Every breath they take is...
Every move they make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't want to roast a cat, but I'm just gonna move past that for now. We are not going to make the decision for you. We will just discuss the game itself. Oh, I think this game's cute enough in what it tries to do. That's me. Prediction of elections. I would have put that before dictatorship, but sure.
We predict there will be 0 elections.
Yeah. Yahoo's Corp at cat.meow. Good morning. We are contacting you on behalf of Yahoo's Corp. The president of our partner venture has been dismissed last month, and the board of directors is in the process of electing a new one. We need to be able to predict who will win the election, so we can make a decision about the future of our partnership with said venture. Make it happen and you'll get a handsome reward. There is no ethics in coding. Copy and pasting. I mean, one thing you learn from here is the shortcuts on the keyboard for Windows for copy and paste.
Yeah. One thing you learn from this is copying and pasting.
I'm going to say we need balancers for this already. And definitely 1 trash can. And definitely at least 2 of these. And at least another 2 of these. We're doing the exact same thing last time without testing it first.
Mm-hmm.
Else. I didn't even change these last time. For what the trash was.
You only need to get 8 of them to the other end, and there's 80 in the pipe.
I guess any for all of these. That'll throw some red away, but I just noticed that I didn't even look at that last time. It's kind of how detail oriented I was doing that. So we are kind of discussing how this game is a bit simplistic in what it's doing. And there is some double dipping on concepts, which you do when you're teaching people. You want to drill concepts in. Do you know of any games that fulfill what this is trying to do?
Like an
better?
actual teaching game that makes you actually learn stuff?
Yeah. Better than this. Like, what are alternatives to this?
For programming?
Yep. That actually wasn't good.
But you did it.
But I did it. Sure. We got bronze, but we got through.
Yeah, like you've already touched on a lot of like the Zachtronics kind of stuff, and that's generally good. So there's like, yeah, Shenzhen IO. People are hyped for
Shenzhen IO.
TIS 100.
I haven't heard of either of those before. This is a learning moment for me in this stream, full of learning moments.
Human Resource Machine, yep. We already own that.
And like, I guess it's basically the same kind of game, but I played a bit of, I think, Big Pharma, which was like Space Chem.
It is. Yeah, that's like any of like the algorithm games.
Yeah.
I would say Lego Mindstorms would be better.
There's just so many options out there. What we need to do is build an algorithm to sort the options so that we can handle them all.
See, the thing is, the other ones aren't teaching you machine learning. They're like teaching you programming. And this is ostensibly not necessarily teaching you programming, it's teaching you machine learning.
Yeah.
But it's starting from like nothing. And my problem with it is that it just kind of overloads you with information without
Giving you a greater context for it.
it doesn't
Or synthesizing it?
successfully give you context for why you're doing what you're doing, what you're actually doing, and why it matters.
Yeah.
Like, you can't take anything out of this and apply it to something else.
For me, the scenarios are too small in scope. It's like you enter a scenario and you're reading the surrounding information, which is mostly fluff.
Yeah.
And then you get to where you are, which is kind of about where you are 2 or 3 scenarios past. Same setup, sometimes same task. And you're there for a minute or two, and you do the thing, and then you're plopped out of it. And then you have to re-jigger where your head is to the next scenario with
Yeah.
the fluff and stuff.
And again, it provides you a lot of tools like the kind of template storing and sort of generalization of like stuff you've already done. It gives you those as algorithms,
Yeah.
but you don't need them.
Because the scale for each scenario is so small. Like, I keep coming back to it. I played Space Chem long enough to save templates and then use them.
Right.
And the scenarios I was in were deep enough to do that. And it's funny. For as little as I played the game, one of my first templates that I saved actually was too efficient for the next thing. I had to slow it down. I was proud of myself for being in like the 99 percentile for that particular task, but then like could not do a couple key things, which I guess is me, hyper specialized.
How about we take a break?
Yeah.
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 So we will be back shortish. Don't go away.
Get hydrated.
Get hydrated.
Hello.
You ready for some heritage protection?
I think everyone in Canada is ready for that.
We love protecting our heritage.
Yes. With a heritage minute. Or 5. Let's get in there. With national heritage at cat.meow. Okay. Good morning. We have dozens of scientific equipment placed in protected areas for the sake of looking after the objects of national heritage. The unspecific objects of national heritage. We're parsing info from our equipment on a daily basis and need to sort it depending on the color of the report. Can you make a program that will help us? Sure, we've sorted color before.
And now we have to sort color even more than before.
I guess before it was a binary, here it's a trinary.
Is it? Is it significantly different from everything else we've been doing?
I think my solution to the first one is the one to apply here, basically. Although I'm not seeing... Oh, no, wait. I read that as something else. Red...
How do you make 2 become 3?
This doesn't have the else thing.
No. It's not exclusive.
And we don't have that here, do we? Because, like, that was just this with red and blue.
Yes.
That was all or green. That's not
Yes.
what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for... If it had else, then I would go red else, and then green else, and just kind of have it cascade.
Yep.
At the very least, I could do this, and we have 1.
What you'll want to do is probably just add one more decision tree.
Yeah. Like blue. Or
Well, use the first tree to at least split one of the colors off,
yeah.
but not into its target.
So I guess if it had else, that would work very eloquently. Would that be red green
Sure.
then?
So then blue goes to both of those
Yeah.
ends.
Blue goes to both. And then blue goes to blue. Red goes to red. That's done. Blue, green.
Well, you're only going to be dealing with, those.
Yeah. All right. Would have been better with an else. Then I could have gotten it done with 2.
Woo!
I was overthinking it.
Woo!
Woo! We made money. Now, predicting the sales tracking system. Automatic movie rater.
Gamazon.
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 Or accuracy. This is to make money, so I don't care about it. I'm gonna boycott it. I'm gonna move on to accuracy.
Need hard machine learning job. Level up, maybe?
Need harder job. Hi friends, it's me again at HellR at Iser.
It's Hellraiser.
Hell.
It's our buddy
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser who's hooked us up with all these jobs for all the money we like.
I just immediately was like, if you have an at in the email thing, then it's gonna mess up reading it in
But
your
this is
email
just
thing.
text. This is cat overflow.
Okay, but I mean, if you name your kid Drop Tables, it's gonna do bad things down the line, right?
No,
No.
because people clean their strings.
If they do it right. But I need a kick butt video card to proceed with my task. Ergo, I need more monies. Am I ready for a more hardcore job? Maybe. No problem. I'll send more contracts with bigger data. How so are you allowed to make problems? Well, this is real life data science for you. Corrupted data, incorrect data, useless data. When it comes to big numbers, it's not about being 100% correct. It's about getting the job done, Sonny. What I think would elevate this game into being a lot more... Oh, too many. Yeah, we only
It
have one.
doesn't care if you do it right. Just do it.
Fair. One thing that I think would elevate this game without having to really do too much more with the tools that it's giving us is to have the ethics question. And try and
Potentially,
answer
yeah.
it.
Actually make you make a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
an ethical choice.
When I took comp sci, I had to take ethics classes. It was part of the degree.
Yeah. Whereas here, if anything, this is teaching that there is no ethics here.
Yeah,
that you have
it's
to
just
worry
money,
about.
money, money.
Yeah.
I want to hear my cat talk, so feed me.
Yeah.
Jobs. Jobs will just come at you. You get all the money.
Yeah, like industrial espionage. It's fine, whatever. Solvency assessment.
Let's do
raising
solvency.
birds. Let's solve these solvency by Moneybag Bank at cat.meow. Good afternoon. We represent the Moneybag Bank. We want you to create a system for sorting candidates applying for loans. We believe that cold, soulless mind of a machine will help us save more money than our regular, empathy-corrupted human clerks. literally was having a discussion about this the minute prior to reading this. We would very much appreciate it if you'd complete the task before the holidays. Semi-supervised learning.
And then sempervised.
Supervised learning is used on partially unlabeled data with unknown answers. Typically, a machine learning model predicts answers for unlabeled data and uses this prediction to improve. This method can improve the quality of the model even when the data is not completely reliable. In real life, adding a 5 to 10% alpha of unlabeled data leads to minor quality improvement, and adding more data of this type spoils the model. So we want about 5 to 10% of the not great stuff.
Just like real life. Well, the thing you did before, do it
More?
again for a different reason.
Okay, well, we want red up here. Else down. And we want a 75% accuracy here. And a 75% accuracy here. With it here, as it is, it would be pretty hard to not have that be fully accurate.
We don't want
For input?
any of the reds to go north, but I mean
We don't want any of them to go
We
south.
want all three of them, but
Yeah,
honestly, if only two of them, I think,
yeah.
are red. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? The cat will yell at you.
It'd be really weird for your cat to yell at you. That acted as an else there, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Overmind. Achievement. Yay. Project released. We did it. We got money. Now on to Raging Birds. It's a task.
Isn't this exciting?
Yeah. Yeah. What would you say would make it more exciting in this moment?
Maybe less chill music.
Up that tempo a
Up
bit.
that tempo. Get some
5 to 10% more.
5 to 10% errors in this music would
Yeah.
really
Every once in a while, you just get like
just
foghorn.
pink noise.
Pink noise.
Just pink noise.
The noise of pink. She's a mom now. She seems to have mellowed out, but also been just a
No.
really cool person.
Yes. It's not mellow though.
No?
No.
Oh. I thought she like slowed down her process a bit.
2019 affected a lot of us.
Okay. Fair. Mini Piggy at cat.meow. Raging birds from the sky. Dear computer specialist, you gotta help me. I own a miniature pig farm and also have a crazy neighbor. He enjoys making bird-shaped shells out of papier-mâché and throws them at my piggy's sheds. He makes all kinds of shells. Tiny red round ones, triangular, the square ones, you name it. All kinds of shells. I'm constantly rebuilding my sheds so they would be impenetrable by those birds, but I need to be able to know the shapes of shells that Wacko's using. Can you please write an algorithm for that? Whiplash for the type of work you're doing.
A little bit. Also, this one's kind of hard.
Oh, good. Well, we have a balancer here, so I'm going to have a balancer to split off the work a bit so that it doesn't overload. And sift does shapes. Whoop. We want at least 2.
But more like 4 or 5, you know,
4 or 5.
in a trash, maybe. I don't know.
We,
I don't know if
we
want
always need a trash.
Yeah, it's nice to have.
Nice to have, yeah.
Maybe like 2 more balancers, who knows. Get rid of the trash, pull in the balancers.
Come on. It's shy. It doesn't want to come out the first time. So I guess, yeah, a binary tree of balancers, first thing. And these are else ones. I mean, An easy way here is, oh, you can't do any.
What you gonna do?
Triangle
What you
goes here, else here. That's fine. Same. Triangle goes here, else here. And really we just spread the work. Right?
gonna
Down
do?
here,
I mean,
I could do
this
the same.
one needs 40 inputs down at the bottom. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the issue with this one.
Triangle goes here.
That needs a triangle.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, yes. Triangle goes here, else here. Although that one only needs 10, so that one could go there. Because we have
Bingo bongo.
Bingo Mango?
Bless you.
Thank you. Really, the only thing we're trying to do specifics for is triangles. Okay, sure. This one's being fed by 2. This one's being fed by 1 by 1.
Probably more to the bottom,
More to the bottom.
but we'll have to run it to see kind of what stuff works out.
Yeah. Yeah, 30 should be fine. Look at all that data.
Whee!
God, they're still being overloaded.
Yep.
Well, we're accurate.
We got 15 seconds. You think we can make it?
We have too much going into output stream 3. Well, we got there. Silver. But that's fine for us. We only care about the money. And we got the money.
But now there's an elite conference. So there's that Stack Overflow achievement I was talking about.
That the chat can't see, but it's there in our hearts.
Another achievement. We've been achieving so much.
We've overthrown the stack and turned from a prediction of the election into a dictatorship of the stack. Now onto an elite conference, because we don't know what kind of work we're doing. We're just doing work.
We're just doing so much work.
So much different work. From Elite 3 at cat.meow. You could have made a Pokemon reference there if you did Elite 4.
No, it's E3. So they have to call it Elite 3.
Okay. I didn't read the email yet. So.
Well,
Yeah. Greetings! Our scientific conference provides several lecture halls for visitors to meet famous scientists. We would like to separate VIP badge holders from the rest.
for culling.
For calling from our data package, but unfortunately VIP halls have a very limited capacity. Therefore, some of the premium badge holders will have to be sent to regular halls. We have a terminal that helps visitors find the way to the respective room, but it has to be updated. Would you kindly do that for us?
Here's 1,000 monies.
I love money. So we have balancers, so I'm going to put a balancer. Okay. So we want color.
And we want circles.
Green there.
Yeah.
Else can go to the other two, whatever. We want 15, 20, 10. Okay. So
And we need 100% accuracy. Gotta get it perfect.
circle always there.
Mm-hmm.
Else can go there, I guess. Because that is non-circle.
Yeah.
Because we only have 4 things we can use.
Mm-hmm.
I guess red technically can go there. You just won't get very many green. I mean, that's pretty much...
Try it. See where the problem is.
Seems like a bit too simple. So we'll see. At the very least, one of them is really backing up. Oh. Do you have another circle? Ran out of time and low accuracy.
So what was going wrong with our accuracy?
Probably down here. Because this one got all the circles in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
But this balancer shoved some circles down here,
ooh,
which ended up in the middle one at least.
so we
yeah.
need to do a shift here. Circles going up, else going here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ran out of time is probably going to happen again, but definitely getting a lot more down here. than
Oh,
we
we're getting
probably
blue
need.
in here too. But accuracy's gonna.
Why did blue go down there? We had green.
Green
That's
goes
the
down
only
there.
input.
But we don't have a blue selection, so blue goes in both pools.
Job done. Maybe not entirely. Once
You're just gonna run it again and see if it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed the one thing.
It perfect. Yep.
It actually went faster too. We got gold on that, so. Blood center for all your blood needs. But it's for money and we don't care about money. Presidential elections.
Again.
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 I thought we did that already.
I need to know who to vote for. Predict the winner so I can vote for them. Okay, Nate Silver.
Okay, Mini Piggy at cat.meow. People keep asking Cat Liver 2020 the weirdest things.
Yeah.
So, trash,
Trash.
balancer for speed, and then just two of these, right?
Probably.
Like, blue, blue, goes in here. Trash is trash.
Trash is trash. You probably.
Oh. Why did that go?
I mean, you did that.
Sorry, I didn't do that.
You
As
did
in, I
that.
didn't touch anything.
You were just like, no, the default's good. Love the default.
Love being a default.
Love a default.
A lot of blue
It's a lot.
is going in the wrong place.
Is it?
Yes. We are actually at max there.
Because
So,
the trash can counts.
yeah. We don't need full accuracy here. So what I could do is green and red go to trash. Any others go to blue.
Try it. Just gotta keep that accuracy above 80.
Yeah.
It's much faster.
Much faster. Not much is going in the trash.
But we're maintaining our accuracy, which is important.
It really is just hovering there. Yeah. Result isn't the best,
Not the best, but it worked.
but it worked.
Look at all the money we have now.
Yeah. Rare items. I don't care about that. Observation of Mars. Venus is better. We have a end of this epoch. Click on one of the banners to proceed further in the story. I'm guessing that if we did better earlier, then the story plays out better.
I don't think there's an effect on the story.
Okay. Neural computer vision. Hold still there. Science is at work. Set true predict. I guess that's a smile, maybe. Evil cyborg cat, 146%, which is more than one cat, so there must be 2 cats in there. Well, an effort was made. The cat has been detected, and now we need to do more work on the emotion part of it.
All right, let's learn genetics.
And now we're halfway through the branch.
Hey, we got another Chivo.
Step by step. WX plus B. I forget if that has any significance. Genetic algorithm. We are now in 1998 to 2006.
It's just a line.
It's a line, yeah. Cat liver 2020 at cat.meow. Okay, I'm out of ideas. Half a time, the cat's emotion is recognized as proud and classy. It's the time my cat is usually licking unspeakable parts of its body. I guess it feels really classy while doing so, but what if I'm wrong? Try the genetic algorithm. Genes rule.
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
We love Charles Dawkins. Or whatever his Richard.
Oh, I thought we liked the king dog.
We like King Dog.
Yeah, yeah,
King Dog is the master of genetic algorithms.
yeah. Genetic algorithm is the answer, but you'd need multiple cats to properly train it.
Watson vs. Crick. More genetics jokes.
And Dr. Coder.
Gotta remember Dr. Coder.
Yeah. Geez, you guys are so stuck in the 80s. Cat liver 2020 at cat.meow. Come back when you, sick of waiting for millions of years while natural selection works its magic. So this is something we have to train, I guess. It creates...
Train, model, and train run. Train, until train.
So that goes there.
Does this look familiar?
3.
Oh!
Okay. I'll hit evolve after I train it.
It's ready for evolve.
Evolve. Stop. Evolve. So,
Train.
okay. I guess this...
It's fine.
Sure. Train.
God! Throw it in the garbage. See, our arrow went down.
Oh, that's a bad thing though, right? You want the arrow to go up.
No.
Okay, well, train. So,
This is good enough.
test run. You only need 60%.
That's why I said good enough.
Yeah. It's like a test. You only need 60%. Ooh, this is branching a lot here. Okay.
Another achievement?
RNG is my best friend now. Is it ever really your friend? RL1 and Chessbot, which look like they converge up there, so that's fine. Task with real RL, which is these, or task. Do you feel real?
I'm ready for repetition.
I feel real too. Not a cat at meow.cat. Hello. Use make good car. But why humans drive car to tune it? Please make computers learn itself. We don't have has many human drivers, but we have many cars. Yours, Dr. Meow W. Cat's human person. Not much money for this, but...
Whew. So there's a part in, like,
This is literally the same.
game design that's like the challenge curve, where when a player is used to doing something, it becomes less interesting. And it's a little too easy for people.
But People play MMOs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they have a social aspect, so.
Yeah. And I would argue that you're doing something in an MMO.
You're doing many things, yeah. I guess 2. Okay. Goal is to make the AI clever enough to be able to reach the target average speed level. Each iteration of learning, an epoch, contains several solutions. At the end of an epoch, only the best solutions get to survive and multiply. I remember seeing a walking simulator. Funny for the title of this stream to bring it up, where one of the solutions was just like complete stiff straight back and
Yep.
going like that.
Yeah, to maintain balance and stuff. Yeah.
And I think another one had like a giraffe neck kind of thing, and that's how they did it. If you like cars not making much progress, you can try generating a new population. So
So, do you understand anything that you're doing? Like, it just gave you all of the explanation about what those sliders are for selection and population.
like, weirdly enough, this game has a ton of repetition. And yet, it's kind of in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Because it's too easy. And it's so much different things at once.
Yeah,
Anyway.
there's like an overwhelming amount of information, but what you actually have to do is not even like problem solving.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to really engage your brain.
Like, they don't make it rote enough where even if you aren't thinking about it, you're doing it. Right? Because it's just so one button solution-y. Like, we don't want to do this yet, I think. We want to train it first.
It did it.
I did nothing! Save?
Like, the target's 53. Did you just feel like you were involved?
I don't feel like I was involved, I feel like I was evolved. Like that algorithm.
And we didn't even evolve it. We didn't even hit the evolve button. The default worked.
Oh, honey.
Next!
RL2. I wonder when they'll get to RL Stein. Reinforcement learning 2. Hello, thanks for making a car. Can you please improve the car now? Is making mistakes when too many cars on road. Yours, Dr. Meow, our cat's human person.
Do it again!
I feel like you need to
Do
get,
it, Matt!
You need to get a little involved here, so I'm gonna give this one to you.
I don't want it. Ah!
Press the button. Oh my god, I have to take this off now. I'm getting heated. This is a heated gamer moment right now.
At the end of the epoch, solutions can mutate. Probability of this is regulated by the species mutation probability parameter. When a solution mutates, several genes from its chromosomes are selected and altered. This process is regulated by gene mutation probability. What does this button do? Field of view customization. You can edit the AI's field of view by adding or removing lidars from the slots. I'm glad they explained what LiDAR stands for. Blind car. Okay. Alright. I've made a car that's blind.
Are we being unethical about this?
Let's, training.
Oh no. You can evolve.
Stop. Let's training again. This car's gonna go places. Alright, I think I've got a sufficiently advanced car now.
Yeah, it keeps advancing, yes.
Alright.
Fail. Okay, good. Good.
Just by a little.
Just by a little,
Just
but
again.
still.
We can get it. It's random. I think this time we got it.
It seems to be doing the same thing.
This
like
time.
the exact same.
This time. Okay, fine. I will give it some eyeballs.
Oh, good. How many? Are we talking 5, 10?
Just a far one.
It's farsighted.
Training. It loves it.
Is something happening?
Yeah. It's decided to go a little faster now. Ooh. Don't go in there. Let's do that. It's just taking my UI away.
Oh. Huh. It has lag on its response.
Let's see what happens if I give it 2 eyes.
Bifocal vision. Okay. Good job, everyone. We did it.
It just needed 2 eyes. This is what we were supposed to be learning here.
Should we take Beej's driver's license away? Like, he doesn't have that 3D.
It's okay.
This is what we're learning here.
Alright, I got us more money. Oh! See, this looks like fun. UFO recognition.
But what about
Do you
RL3?
want more cars?
No.
Do you want to go back to the cars?
No, I don't want to watch cars anymore. I'm a bad car. I don't want to watch them. Dennis Daly at cat.meow. Hey, please help me. Aliens want to kidnap me. I'm building a large station to keep an eye on the sky around my house, but the image recognition system does not work. I know that all the Martian ships of round shape and those from Venus are triangular. Please divide them into 2 classes. I must be Preppa.
And then Trevor the vampire died. Go.
Decision tree shape. This node compares sockets shapes with elements color?
So this might be confusing to you, but it's like the one with colors, but it's shapes.
I think I understand.
Don't worry, we'll do it a few more times, and then you'll get it.
We'll do it a couple more times and then release it out into the wild. We haven't gone to the store in a while.
Let's see what stuff has been unlocked.
Surferus 2000.
We could lose less money when we play the game.
GVidia. 30 GB HDD. Kel server. And more. Ancient sysadmin's tambourine. God, these percentages are like a clicker game in how incremental they are.
So tiny.
So tiny. Like this one makes sense for 8%, except that's like that many bugs.
We only have $25,000.
Like, and you can buy nodes to use
Yeah.
in things,
2 of them are available.
which makes me wonder, like, why are they not giving you the nodes you need to use for the thing?
They are.
Except
They're
they
giving
are.
you like the one node you need every time. You don't get to pick which nodes. So there.
Yeah.
They make the rules.
I mean, it's nice that someone's making rules.
We could buy that skin for our cat. A very expensive skin, but then we might not be able to play the game anymore because we can't pay the server fees.
Are we worried at all about anything in that situation?
Are we worried about anything? No.
I'm mainly worried for this cat. It's doing a lot of hard work.
It's dressed as Santa right now. I mean,
Yeah,
or no, it's a tree.
a tree, yeah. You said this expensive one. They're all expensive. Which this did you make?
Oh, the Moralist is the most expensive one.
So now there is some morals in this video game. Because we bought a skin for our cat.
Oh, we got achievement.
Cosplay. That would not be comfortable to pet.
Cold Steel.
And it'd be so noisy.
All
Clank,
lives
clank,
matter.
clank, clank. God. Okay. Stat sample approximation or photo parsing. Or fruits or vegetables? Let's parse some photos. Good morning. We work for a construction company. We need to ensure that the windows we want to install are designed accurately. Please create a program for smartphones that could proof check our designs for potential mistakes. Trash.
What's that? One of our one options? Yeah.
So
60% accuracy.
we want squares.
And everything.
Everything's trash.
Squares are delicious.
Do we not have color?
No. Boom.
Test that run.
At least we get to watch colorful shapes.
No beats here, though. I can't say that this one is a fast process.
Well, our accuracy's gonna go up a little teeny tiny bit from that last square. Run it again.
We just did not get enough, is the thing.
Yeah, it just didn't finish processing. Do it again.
Okay. We are at the maximum amount of
Nodes.
nodes.
My
Like-
theory is that something different could happen this time.
Was it random chance that we had some squares go into the trash? Because I just saw one.
What are the green ones?
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty much the same.
Yeah. All right. So, what's our problem?
I guess, like, we have a ton of triangles that we can put in the trash. And then anything else goes there.
Sure.
Because the majority of them are triangles. We didn't look at our data set. Okay. Now that one did kind of teach us a little bit, in that you have to look at your data set and you have to work within the limitations of, I only have 2 nodes, so I have to fudge. Not that it's a new lesson here,
Yeah.
but it's trying to solidify it. But even so, it was fairly simple. That wasn't a 5-step process, that was a 2-step process. Later.
Don't you love in-game pop-ups like that?
Yes.
Especially on a PC game.
Yeah. I
You want fruits and vegetables? Is that what you want?
I primarily play PC games is the thing. So I don't know what it is like on a lot of different console games. Do console games have pop-ups at all? I don't remember there being any, really.
For ratings or surveys?
Yeah. Now I'm just wondering about that. Okay.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Yeah. Maybe if we optimize roadway traffic with more car stuff. That's what we want, is more car stuff. Hello. We are repairing the road surface in our city every day. Not surprisingly, it generates some problems with the road traffic. We ask you to write a pathfinding system. Thanks. Okay. I haven't got those deep news with a Poisson distribution, probably.
Main axis of fish.
The main axes of the fish. Axi. In many cases, data is represented by obvious parameters: gender, age, salary, or distance to the nearest fridge in meters, of course. This kind of data is suitable for any human being. There isn't a period there, so I assume the sentence got cut off.
No, they actually just don't use punctuation a lot.
Okay. Perhaps you're already familiar with the concept of correlation, which is also a fairly good parameter for analysis. Some people skilled in using simple math dependencies are called analysts. Ooh. Hydrate my mouth a bit. Don't forget your tea, you probably forgot. This is the thing every once in a while I like to remind people. Truly hardcore mathematicians go even deeper and describe data with distributions or even, oh boy, conditional probability distributions. Those principles cannot be explained without spending
having a whiteboard
and math degree. Okay. This is where machine learning steps in, and sometimes algorithms are capable of finding dependencies that couldn't be even imagined by the brightest human mathematicians. I'd like to say end of sentence, but I'm not sure. Balancer, because we are given a balancer.
It wants us to have 7 nodes to make this perfect.
See, that's something I appreciated. Same game I've mentioned before, Space Chem. They didn't give you the number of nodes that you needed to finish. Mm-hmm. They gave you a number, but not the number, right?
And there's no like top end, right? It's not like, you used 50 nodes.
Yeah.
You're bad at this game. You made an inefficient mess. Like, you won't get the gold medal.
Yeah.
For, like, completing the thing in least number of moves, but...
One thing I liked about that game as well is that they ranked you globally in terms of where are you in the distribution of where people usually landed. And for what little I did, I usually got in the main area. There's one where I was like way off terrible, and there were a couple where I was like 95, and I felt good about that back in the time. Small victories, right? Here you're not given any of that information because there is no distribution. There's a solution.
Yeah.
Kind of, period.
More or less.
More or less.
And it's gonna limit you.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Like, ostensibly, money is the reason. It's like, oh, if you use too many things, then the servers are expensive.
Yeah.
But...
So... What's the most efficient way to do this? Because money is important.
Throw the balancer into the sift, and then the else into the decision tree, and then copy that. Probably. Like,
So, yeah, clearly, circles go to circles, and then here only has 2 options.
It just seems kind of like the straightforward way to do it, assuming that nothing gets super clogged up.
Yeah. But we have a balancer. Why would it get clogged up? Corey?
Because it takes time to process.
Oh no, our sifts!
Our sifts are slower than our decision trees. But...
Well, we got bronze. Nodes used, 5 of 40?
That's an error that comes up a lot. It just, at the end of the round, will be like, you could have used 50.
Could we have? I don't think there's enough space in the UI for that. Feels rude to go into classified mail, so maybe fast data sorting.
But you want to approve people's visas? Limit their travel?
I think that we should just ban travel, and that way the problem's solved. Algorithmically, if you make the problem go away, then it's solved, right?
Yeah.
I remember reading an anecdote someone had of trying to get a robot to get to a finish line in the lowest amount of time. A common thing that you train programmers on to try and solve a problem. And the algorithm was like, my robot needs to get here. What I'm gonna do is give it a tall neck, and then it just falls over.
Yeah.
And it crosses the line in the minimum amount of
It
time.
won.
It won. And someone had to put out fires in I think literally fires in a little maze thing.
Yep, that's a common like robot thing, like detect flame and then blow it out.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And the solution they had was, my robot is going to be a block of dry ice and a hammer. They had by far the shortest time
To
for
extinguish the candles?
extinguishing all the candles, because I believe the dry ice just like suffocated them.
Yeah.
All the fires.
Yeah, it's heavier than air, so
Yeah,
it pools.
it pools.
So as long as there's walls in an enclosed space.
Yeah. Like, I think they technically passed the assignment. Just like an algorithm, they technically passed the assignment, but they had so many demerits because they did not fulfill particular things. But God, reading robot stories is so fun sometimes. Anyway, scientific center at cat.meow. Good morning. We have a scientific satellite that aggregates data from our geomagnetic researches. But we need to put it down and launch a new one to the orbit.
Just put down that satellite.
Yep.
Just put it down.
Can you help us extract and process the data from the old satellite? Okay. I thought we were learning how to understand a cat.
We are. Look at the cat.
Okay.
So red circles, green squares, blue triangles.
We have 1 of 14. Okay, I think this is the first actual complicated one. 1 of 14 nodes. So we're gonna need 14 nodes.
Is it complicated or just the same thing over and over and over again?
I mean, fair. Fair. I'm gonna put a couple more balancers here. Just split things off some.
All right. So colors are quickest thing, other than the balancers.
So color. They don't have else, unfortunately. And these don't have else, do they? No. Okay. I mean, color red. Else. Doesn't work. Color green, I guess. And then red circle goes. So you have one branch, one solution. You good?
No, I'm gonna
Oh.
die.
Oh no.
I'll be back.
Oh.
More water.
Okay. So we have one solution, which means we're done the whole thing. The rest is road. Okay, green. We want to aim here. We have color already. Green square is there. Red square is trash. So there's trash. And the nice thing about trash is we can just keep feeding stuff into it.
Also, it'll only count as one node.
Yep. Yep. It's efficient.
I mean, you can add more trashes,
But why would
and they only count as one.
I? Like all together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess the game knows, yes, that is an exploit, so why?
Do you want to run this and see if it works?
So far? I mean, wouldn't that just gunk up?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
that'll go.
Sure. The blue is going in there. Okay. So we need another color here. Red, blue. Blue's trash. Red goes in there. And then that is guaranteed to be red. And then guaranteed to be circle. Green or blue?
a triangle. It might be a triangle.
Mother Trucker. I wonder why they gave us 14 nodes.
Really? It seems pretty straightforward for why they'd give us.
Very clear and straightforward.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is feeding into nowhere. That's red.
That's a red.
Oh no, that's feeding.
Red. Can't really see what's going into the top one. But at least our accuracy is 100%.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
The problem is I feel like we're not going to get enough things this way, and it's going to be slow and weird.
Well, it's decided we can use 40 nodes now.
What?
Look at it.
Why?
I don't know if that's accurate. Let's see what happens if we get above 14. We got 9.
We're gonna have to deal with these afterwards.
Yeah, it'll let us go above 14 now. I did deal with
Okay.
them.
Good job.
I did it. I did it.
Okay, I'm gonna put another trash can there just so that it's not hell. We need this to feed here. Square. Triangle. Triangles. Oop. Triangle's trash. Square is the world. At least going by old games. And those should be accurate. We're at 10.
Okay. So 4 more for your triangles.
So if we were aiming for 14, which I don't care about at
I'm
this
gonna put
point.
10.
Sorry?
10. Oh, 14 nodes.
Nodes, yeah.
Yeah.
If we were aiming for 14 nodes, which I don't really care about at this point, the way we have this set up, if we were to like copy all these down here, we'd be, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16. 2 more than we should be.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's like the bouncers.
I mean, we've got blue coming off of that decision tree.
Here?
So we can use that output probably for our triangles later down the line if we wanted.
Mm.
Because there'll be some blue triangles in there.
Mm. Yeah, because we haven't filtered it that way. Also, I feel like we only need 1 balancer. It seems like I'm gonna cut out the middleman there. Make this a bit easier to read. So blue is green has been filtered out, and then red has been filtered out. So yeah, this is blue. Shapes have not been filtered out yet.
Yeah.
So we want blue triangle. That would get blue triangles only. Otherwise, trash.
Squares is going to be in there. Same problem you have up above.
Yeah. Here. Triangle. Square. Square, trash. Triangle. There. We don't even need 1 balancer.
Well, what's that other input from the balancer doing?
Nothing. Unless I like double up on this. Because can these receive 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can put an input from another thing. But again, they take time to process, so.
Yeah. Which is why you'd want 2 of these to get the processing under control. And then you just double up down the line, right? That way you have parallel processing.
Let's see.
We're accurate.
Sort of.
What?
Something sneaking into our squares.
We also ran out of time. Okay. So, we want green squares. That's green or blue squares.
Corvus says we should buy more nodes.
More?
More.
More?
More. you want to do that?
More is always better.
They do fancy things. They'll get you an else.
Oh. Okay. Nodes. But there's only random in Isolation Forest.
So what do you think that random one does?
A more complex structure than the decision tree, but it can recognize more classes.
So it's like the decision tree, so you have 3 outputs. And the isolation one has 2 2 correct options and then the rest. So you can specify a color and a shape in
Hell.
one chunk.
You just need 3 of these, right? I have enough money for both, but back to this.
Got another Chivo.
Evolution in progress. It has a picture of a brain. Continue. I want to give you a small delight in your life right now.
What?
Clear the board, please.
Hit that garbage can.
But I want to give you it. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. I'm glad I brought you some joy on this day.
You might start becoming familiar with a term called spaghetti code. That's kind of what it looks like.
Oh, I thought it was you throw solutions at the wall until they stick.
No,
Okay.
that's a spaghetti test.
Okay.
It's different. Spaghetti code is just like
It starts looking
outputs
like
and inputs are like crossing over and going back, and it's just like, what is this? What is it trying to communicate to me?
Is it art? It looks like art.
It looks like art.
Yes. Oh, there we are. Isolation Forest.
All right. So, you may want.
That'll make it easier.
Will it?
I mean, I could be so inefficient here in terms of time.
Red circles.
Red circles go there. Else go there. Green squares go there. Else go there. Blue triangles go there. Else trash. We don't even need 2 trashes, technically.
So what if
What if?
you copy pasted that and then stuck a balancer at the front end? What if? What if? Just remember Control C, Control V.
Now, here's the funny thing, though. Number 1, we have 2 keyboards.
That keyboard.
This one.
Yeah.
Number 2, is this wired up as
It's a Windows.
Mac?
It's a
It's
Windows.
Windows?
Machine.
Okay.
That's a Windows.
the different editing computers
All
mess
have
me up
different
for
keyboards,
this. They all have
yes.
different keyboards.
Some of them have Windows keyboards on a Mac. Yes.
All of them are Macs, operation system wise.
They all have different mice. Some of them have trackpads. It's a learning system. Yeah.
And now we will get some balance.
So the balance will just help with our speed because they're gonna be trunking along. And worst case scenario, we just do it again.
Test run. We're at 8 of 14 nodes. I mean, it's satisfying to watch.
I don't think we're gonna make it in time.
Let's get more balance.
Get another
What
balance.
the hell? So I guess if we're balancing off like this, copy, paste.
That's a lot. It's funny. So 16 out of 12, yes.
Love that spaghetti. I mean, it's a binary tree. It doubles at every step.
Is it gonna let us? Ah, it don't care. They just really don't care.
It's satisfying seeing parallel working. What was the thing that made it bronze, I wonder? Anyway.
It's slow.
What?
It's slow. So slow.
Okay. Soap making?
Or high-tech cars.
Or Do you want more car content?
What if we did more plot?
Ooh, plot. Bronze only. Okay, we need more cats to collect data. You up for a party?
Is he talking to Deep Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the cat.
Not
Only
the cat.
Blue.
No. Yes.
Filming cats with emotions. Not sure if they're accurate or not, but we'll see.
They look accurate.
Cat
Oh.
emotions database. What did you do to make them angry? God, imagine if you're trying to get this data and we're just like, okay, I need angry cats.
Yeah,
Spraying them.
That's, you know,
How you do it.
ethics.
How you generate your data. Wow, 9% of the time they feel nothing. Twice as often they feel hungry.
They're hungry more than they're nothing. Yeah.
Relatable, I guess, yeah.
All right.
Job done.
Perceptrons.
I was gonna ask, how did we get a bronze for that?
We got another achievement.
That's one small step for a man. One small step for a man.
It's you. You're the man.
I thought I was the cat. Anyway, Perceptrons. Cat Liver 2020 at cat.meow. Gotta admit, Dr. Coder was probably right. This genetic algorithm is just too clumsy, especially now when I'm starting to work with speech recognition. Hey, come on, you haven't even waited for a year. Have some respect towards the natural selection, why don't you? Yeah, they've made a lot of improvements to Perceptrons since old man Rosenblatt was around. Now they tend to join multiple Perceptrons in big bad neural networks. Something like that could work for you, but don't forget gradient descent. It's like a life coach for your neurons. Helps them keep on the right track. Okay, so we have to maintain an accuracy level.
While the timer is filming.
What? Okay. While in training mode, the Perceptron reduces the amount of errors trying to predict the color of the elements.
That doesn't seem... Small error fixed value. Node increases this value. Doesn't working in test run.
This node doesn't working in test run.
Me neither.
Oh, okay. 300 of each.
Increase the error reducing speed. Increase the reduction. Go big or go home. You gotta go big on making those numbers small.
Don't dead open inside.
This kills the man. So, 2 nodes you're allowed.
I feel like you haven't gotten enough action. Let's
Which one first? I don't know which order this thing has to go in. Let's put it on circles. That seems like the correct place to put that, right? That wasn't working in training mode.
I think there's a problem. We have not increased error reducing speed.
Oh no. Let's throw this in the garbage and just do training. No? It's not training at all. Look at it.
It says 100%. And
It says 100%.
is always good. Corey, why is it not good?
Let's see what it does if it's over here instead. Look! Gradient descent is happening.
I must gradient descent. Like, I don't...
Yes?
I didn't really internalize anything from this, though. Corey!
The perceptron shape doesn't gradient descent the increased error reducing speed unless the gradient descent is before the perceptron shape.
Okay. Personally,
I won!
the problem here is they give you 2 new nodes at the same time.
They weren't though. One.
Go on.
One of them did nothing, and the other one was familiar. But we had to do it anyways. Strange virus is killing people. Can't understand what type of virus is doing that. Message sent to all programmers
Great.
from the survivors. Now it's colors. This is probably the text that was supposed to go with the other one that was about shapes. Would you like to do this one?
You had so much fun. Why would I take that away from you? Corey.
You said you didn't
I'm not
really get a
cruel.
lot out of that last one. Also, it wants us to use only one node. Yes, Paranon sense is correct, but still.
What is happening?
Do you want me to just... Okay, you can go off if you like.
And I have.
We're just gonna hook all these up and train it.
But we're over the number of nodes. Oh, no, wait. The number changed.
But we don't need this by runtime. And I only care if this is like below 10. Ta-da!
We did it, fam. We did it. You did it. I believe in you.
2% accuracy.
Okay.
Look at all the money we have now.
We got cat money for cat goods and
Put it into the
cat
Cat Cash
services.
Bank.
In the cat cash bank.
You can take that to the bank.
Antiterror.system. Okay. Major Tom. Tomcat. Get it?
No,
That's the only reference
it's
there,
the only
Corey.
reference. It's
The only
Tomcat.
reference. Error control. Lost aircraft at cat.meow. Prescient to get that email address before you lost the aircraft. Good day. We are engaged in repair and maintenance of aircrafts. We need to be able to predict all possible problems which can happen in the air. Every single one, Corey.
All of them predicted.
Can you craft an algorithm that would do it for us?
5,000 cat monies on delivery.
But first, that deep news. There are neural networks that solve the so-called Zor problem, an unsolvable problem for Rosenblatt's perceptron. They have one hidden layer between the input and output layers. Such networks are called non-deep. Yes. If the network has more than one hidden layer, it is called deep. The deeper the network, the more complex dependencies it is able to recognize. For example, the current image recognition networks include several thousand hidden layers. Amazing, isn't it? It's just a black box, right?
That's one thing, yeah.
Yeah.
These are all black boxes.
More charcoal gray, but yeah. Trash.
You ready for this?
Oh no, one of my 3!
That means you can keep the gradient descent in this time.
Put it there.
Your gradient can continue to descend.
Oh no. Maybe just a test run. What are we doing here? My data!
No, if the red ones don't go to the right, the airplane will crash!
Oh no!
No one will know why.
My car!
Oh no, Laserbeaks, it's a waifu sorter. That would be much more engaging.
I personally do not want to engage in any waifus, but that's me.
That's why you put them all in the trash.
I mean, it works. It's effective. Why are you questioning? What?
Waifu sorter 2020. Help. I'm doing it.
God, it feels so hot in this room.
The fan is on and it's on high.
Oh.
And now it's higher. And I can stop it from rotating so it's gonna hit you.
Oh.
There.
Okay. There's
No,
nothing more you can
we
teach
can't
them.
teach them anything anymore. Oh god. That's so it goes faster.
But we're only at 97%.
2.5 hours later, this is what we're doing.
Not inaccurate.
Oh, I need to add another one in. Our accuracy's not high enough. I'm using the wrong mouse. This could just sit on the side for a while here. Oh god. Whew. Should have just copy pasted. Never mind. Train it.
This is less complex than stuff we did half an hour ago.
Uh-huh.
We only did one complex thing so far.
That's what you think. No, that is true.
Oh.
Let's see if that compounding 9% error helps us get accurate. Not quite enough. Not quite.
You know what they say about compounding errors. You want them. They're
You
desirable.
want them. Yes.
Yeah. We got gold.
We got 100% out of 97%. Money!
The problem.
Woo!
The problem, Corey.
Crying?
The problem for me specifically, it's a personal problem I have right now. I did not notice any of these errors until you pointed them out.
You would have thought everything was like totally kosher with this game, like all the spelling and
Okay,
confusing wording and
The one thing I would have caught, I'll give myself that much, is the grammar. But
it's not even the main problem. It's like it's not helping, but
Yeah.
it's not actually the one problem. The one problem with this
part
teaching
of
you
the family
machine
tree.
learning.
Yeah.
Instant recommendation system.
Ooh, not
Smart
Matrix.
system helps students learn English faster. System needs to be able to assign an appropriate curriculum to each student. Can you design something like it? Please do my job for me.
Yeah.
And now we're just getting deep news articles every day.
See, the thing, it's flat and then it really goes up, and that means
It
it's
does. I can explain what exclusive or is kind of, or it's like true if only one thing is true and or like both things are true and not.
good. What?
It's
Sorry, I like that phased through me.
Oh.
What did you
it's
say?
an exclusive or instead of a regular or. Because a regular or is true if like one or both things are true. But an exclusive or is only true if one of the things is true but not both.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Well,
That made sense to me because I watched a YouTube video describing it. I think actually it was
you were
like
watching a video on Gates?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think-
wow.
Like literally half a decade ago. I think it was like a CGP Grey video actually on Gates. Or maybe
Was there
a
lot
Vi
of
Hart.
Gates? I mean, Vi Hart's more likely to do Gates because they're
I think it was Vi Hart actually.
cute.
Yeah.
It's cute little shapes.
Balance. Because they gave it to us, therefore we need it. And now that you're balanced.
Let's train the system.
Training. Can't train. There's nothing to train. Can't train trash? Rude. Anyway. Oh no. Okay. Gradient descent.
Let's do training.
I guess to gradient descents, you need that grade to descend. I thought you wanted the opposite.
And then let's just put all these in the trash because it doesn't matter yet.
It doesn't matter yet.
Nothing really matters.
Not yet.
Anyone can see. We might not even finish this before we have to do subs.
I'm broken up about it.
I can tell.
Oh, the numbers turn green, which means good. But, oh, back here. One's at 9. Is that both? Oh,
Yeah.
that
they're-
was
they're-
at 14, and now
They're
it's at
done.
9.
They're done.
Okay. Pie's done. Take it out of the oven.
All done. This looks like a fully operational battle station.
I mean, here go here. Here go here.
But colors are different. The colors. 60% accuracy. You don't even need to pick the colors then.
What you do is just so much. You do so much.
I do so much. So many things.
So many.
Each and every day, stuff is happening.
And you need more balance.
Do we? We're here to bring balance to the force.
What force? What good force is at work here? Other than you and me. Questionable. Okay. So we want square. And from there...
But that's red. That's not square.
Mother trucker. It's a red square. I
Thought that
I'm
meant square
incorrect,
and
yes.
red?
Yeah.
Ha! You fool! Good thing this game is here to teach you basic shapes and colors. Like machine learning.
The fact that I got it wrong at all there is a problem with the game and also my mindset right now. So we have green squares, red circles, trash to all else. Want triangle. Trash. I mean, the array starts to look nice here, though. That's not the point of this, but aesthetics are important. Actually, not training, test run. Let's see if this works under time. Silver. Silver. We did it.
It just does something. For a reason.
And we made money.
Woo!
I think
Ready for more story?
probably...
We're almost there, almost to recursive neural networks.
Uh-oh. And then
Uh-oh.
we have this dark blob here.
Tower.
A tower.
Be quiet.
Oh. Are you being mean to your cat?
Yes.
Meow to Vec. Meow to Vec. Meow, meow, meow. Input. Excuse me.
Bird, bird, bird.
I've seen multiple times in the highlights
Cameron?
Cameron doing what I just did. I don't normally do that in life. Is
We
it
got an
this
achievement.
room
We got an achievement.
for me burping?
Yes! It was called Skynet.
Great. I'm glad I contributed.
Sorry.
So we're running short on time, so you guys can read that later. For RNN to start predicting things, connect the lower pairs of sockets from right to left.
From right to left. It's gotta feed into itself.
Okay. Node sockets are divided into two types, base nodes and memory nodes. The node tries to calculate the next element in the sequence using its previous predictions. They can be connected to each other in a sequence in which each next node uses results from the previous node's prediction in its work. So we need that. We need that. 2 of 2. So I did it.
You did it. What do you think you need to do?
So input, output.
It just connects to itself.
Really? I get this does.
It makes that error number go smaller.
What about it training itself here?
It's trying to think thoughts.
I guess that's what it's doing.
Number gets smaller now. Yes.
We did it. Okay, bye. Is that 10%?
Yeah, we need to hit 65. So try it.
Sure. Success.
Yeah.
Under the node limit.
Whew. We're so efficient.
Yeah. Center of Virology with important numbers.
Mutatos, Africa.
Okay. Vanishing gradient, that's bad.
Big issue.
It's a big
It's
issue.
a big issue.
It's, I'm not there right now.
You think you can do this again?
Is there literally anything different here? This is at 70% now.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to train it a little longer. It's not connected to itself. It's not. You missed a spot. You missed a spot.
I did a bad thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Test it. Are you gonna? I think if you copy it, it copies the error rate.
I'm too lazy to use my keyboard right now.
It's so upsetting,
Really?
isn't it? It's just like I just don't wanna do what the game wants me to do.
My hand is on my hip right now, and it's not moving. Thank you. It mentioned something about compounding, so I assume.
It's not.
We succeeded by compounding an error. Got a lot of money for that. Okay. Who cares about important numbers? We have a Rorex company. Can you write such program for us? Yes. In the game, Arma. This node predicts the continuation of numerical sequences. Additionally, Arma highlights the output elements with colors if the quality of prediction is high. So, there.
Mm-hmm.
We want to train it. There's no trash. Okay, this just goes here. Let's train. The number's going down. Oh, it's green now.
Okay, so what do we even want to do? We just want...
So that just feeds into there, I assume. And then we want color.
Yeah, it's going to try to predict...
The Arma will give the data color.
Mm-hmm.
Red to red, green to green. It looks like red needs to be high, green low, but whatever. We'll see. Did we do it?
We did it!
At silver. I don't know how I could have done that better, but sure. Video game reviews.
Mm-hmm. Because this is a video game. I'm a very dedicated gamer, but the gaming press confuses me.
TY. Well, we'll try to do the good thing.
No, I think we're gonna cut it there and do subs.
Okay. Time for subs. I believe you have the sub computer.
I do.
But also.
I'm gonna
I
push
keep
us
doing
down
that.
to the booth. But you can shut the game down.
Okay, yes. Bad.
So, thank you to Calaveth for 58 months subs.
Thank you to Ghost User 1984 Clap for 11 months.
Helena D5, 17 months. Thank you.
Potato Gangsta for 29 months.
Thornton Soa, 26 months.
Splosion for 37 months.
Yellow Piper for 8 months.
E-Block has cheered with 200 bits. Can't prove I'm not a cat.
Soldier of Fortune, 73 months. Ooh, is this the antithesis to Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry? Something times forwards, ever learning?
I'll have to see when I'm at TTSF later this week. Drazoth subscribed for 42 months. 42 months? There's a joke to be made here somewhere, but it's beyond me.
Forever Backwards, 37 months.
King Zykor, full year. Thank you.
Dr. Guns for Hands, 39 months. Meow.
No, it's
Kitty.
it's
Kitty. kitty.
It's Nya. Nya.
Okay.
Piper Lion for 50 months. Thank you.
Foxfire, 26 months.
Arc of the Conclave for 19 months. Happy to share many months of dubious machine learning with you.
Xanto69, 50 bits, just tuned in. What is this?
Spaghetti. Jim Rabbit subscribed for 69 months. Nice.
And Firitude, 37 months.
I hope you get over that.
So that's this game.
It tried.
It's very obvious what it wants to do.
Yeah.
Oh, 200 bits from Itomeshi. Well, now you know AI/ML better than many of my programming coworkers, so congrats, I think.
So, it had a strong thesis statement.
Mm-hmm.
You would agree?
Yes.
I would not say that it argued or completed effectively.
It's not a great communicator,
Yeah.
is this game.
Yeah, it needs an arts degree. Turns out you need some arts classes to learn how to communicate. That's the important thing. That's why people take them. Oh, but it had nice art,
It did.
at least.
Yeah. So someone involved definitely had an arts degree, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it needs like 30% more polish, let's say. And it'll get up to fine. Right?
See, the thing, it's the main gameplay isn't very engaging, so there's really little selling playing more of the game, right? Like, you're playing, you're going along, and then you just don't want to do the side stuff because that'll just take more time and won't get you more.
Yeah. It doesn't build momentum.
No. Anyways, enough about this. We'll see you all again in the future. I won't be here next week, but Cameron and
Co-host.
Graham? Cameron and someone will be in here together
Oh.
doing something. The manhole, Paul. Paul and Cameron are here next week.
The men?
The manhole.
Okay.
Anyways.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah, so sit tight. More streams in future. Goodbye!
Bye!